This setup destroys all coverages with just one single adjustment. The play is close fullback trail and the formation gun split close, and we always want to run this with our slot receiver lined up on the wide side of the field. Now before the snap, the only adjustment we need to make is to take our slot receiver and put him on a deep cross. Now optionally, you can also take your left side running back and put him in a flat route if you want, but it's totally optional. The swing route works just as well. Now after the snap, the first read is going to be our left side running back in the flat. And if your opponent isn't guarding the flat, you're going to take those free, easy yards on the outside. And you'd be surprised how often people will just give you the flat for free on a lot of plays. Now, the second read is going to be our outside receiver on the drag. And if your opponent is in any type of zone coverage and they're not shading underneath, this drag is going to be wide open for easy yards as he crosses the middle of the field. And so always be on the lookout for that as well. Now, against man coverage, as hopefully everyone knows by this time of the year, drags absolutely destroy man coverage. So if we put the defense now into a cover one, we're going to see that this drag is going to absolutely cook the man coverage, and you'll have a ton of yards down the sideline. And so whether it's man coverage or zone coverage, the drag is always an amazing option. Now, let's say the defense plays zone coverage, any type of zone coverage, and they start shading their coverage underneath because they want to take away the flat, they want to take away the drag. Well, this is where this deep cross is going to come in, because with the shaded underneath zone coverage, now this deep cross is wide open, and you just need to pass you that ball down outside. Make sure you keep it away from an outside third or an outside quarter, and that's an easy completion on the outside. Now, if your opponent is in man coverage, this deep cross can also cook man coverage. I actually really love deep crosses against everything. Right there, you see that after a second, he really cooked him. He won't usually cook him by that much, but they're pretty consistent man-beating routes, these deep crosses. And so, again, any type of man coverage, any type of zone coverage, the deep cross is a great option. Now, the final read, if everything else is covered, you can always come back down to the right side running back on the Texas route. And against most types of zone coverage, if they're not shading underneath, then the other routes are going to drive those linebackers back, and the Texas route will be wide open over the middle. I don't think this Texas route is super great against man coverage, but you already have the drag and the deep cross for dealing with man coverage anyway, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. And so this setup here out of the play close fullback trail has been absolutely incredible for me. It's even better that it's only one adjustment, and you'll see in the gameplay in a little bit that just this setup alone can have you marching up and down the field because you will always have somebody open no matter what defense your opponent throws at you.